As the sun rises and the first rays of light touch the earth, our world begins to stir. Welcome to our living world. Among the many diverse inhabitants of our planet, there exists one truly extraordinary creature, the Saufkeiler. He can be found in places all around the world. The Saufkeiler has been spotted in the most diverse climates and vegetations. It has been discovered in the breathtaking cold of the Rocky Mountains in Canada, on the tropical beaches of Colombia, and even in the bustling cities of Japan. But for many, the true origin of the Saufkeiler lies in the mystical forests of Eichigt. And as its name already suggests, the main source of nourishment for the Saufkeiler is what many in our world call liquid gold, beer. And apparently there was plenty of it again yesterday, which is why the Saufkeiler has so far remained hidden away in his den. But come noon, the time has arrived. Slowly and leisurely, he emerges from his shelter to go in search of a hangover breakfast. Today he wants nuts. But just as the Saufkeiler is about to pounce on his breakfast, the first guests of the forest appear, also wanting a share of the nuts. Yet as suddenly as the visitor appeared, it vanishes again. A mere handful of nuts is not enough after yesterday's drinking binge. So the Saufkeiler sets off in search of more food. Following a beaten path, he leaves the forest. Even in his habitat, human interference with nature is unmistakable. When he arrives at an apple tree, the Saufkeiler has the chance to restore his vitamin balance. Slowly he approaches the fallen fruits, pauses briefly, and decides to move on. So, today it won't be vitamins. On his way, the Saufkeiler suddenly stops and can hardly believe his eyes. Another beer crosses his path, and without hesitation, he devours it. The beer never really stood a chance. With the beer emptied and once again drunk, the Saufkeiler decides to take a break. He rests for a while in the afternoon sun. A few hours later, after relieving himself, he decides to slowly but surely make his way home. Once there, ready for another handful of nuts, the Saufkeiler is ambushed, unsuspecting, by his greatest natural enemy, the Radler. Flanked on all sides by alcohol-free beer and still slightly tipsy, the Saufkeiler is overwhelmed. Cornered, with his end already in sight and ready to accept his fate, salvation arrives. Mother Saufkeiler. Immediately, she places herself protectively between her little one and the Radlers. But Mother Radler also rushes to her children's aid, and without hesitation throws herself into the fray. And as so often in nature, it comes to a fight of life and death. In the end, Mother Radler is defeated, her children, now orphans, driven into flight. Another brutal spectacle of nature has reached its conclusion. Victorious, having driven off the hunters, Mother Saufkeiler sets off with her little one in search of another drinking binge. The Saufkeiler has always enjoyed drinking heavily and has thus ensured record sales for breweries. But the intervals between its drinking binges are becoming shorter and shorter, so that the breweries can hardly keep up with production. If we don't increase production now, there could soon be a shortage of our liquid gold that we all love so much. But that fate lies in our own hands.